Hello guys, it's Ebird Online and I'm here with another review from Before the 90 Days, and this is Season 4, Episode 6, Can't Buy Me Love. And today I'm going to be talking about Stephanie and Erika and Lisa and Usman. Before I begin, I just want to say thank you so much to all of those who have subscribed in the last couple of weeks, and if you haven't done so yet, please just press that red button, and also don't forget to like and share, and you can follow me on Twitter at mbird99. So without further ado, we're going to talk about Stephanie and Erika. And Stephanie's just arrived in Australia, and they go straight to the hotel that she and Erika will be staying at for the duration of her time in Australia. And it's in Adelaide because there's more to do there than Erika's small town. Erika says she's just excited to have alone time with Stephanie, and on the way there they both giggle like little kids. When they arrive in the room, they shriek with excitement and they jump fully clothed into the bath, and Stephanie begins to unpack her medication, and as she's doing so they giggle incessantly and they show no signs whatsoever of sexual attraction. But Stephanie reminds us we have a deep soulful connection and I'm 100% attracted to her. Translation: this is my mate Erika and we're both clout chasing. She's a photographer who wants to get to be more well known, and I'm a YouTuber and I want to boost the subscribers on my channel. So Stephanie's bought Erika some gifts, and she bought her a possum and actually quite a nice rainbow bag which I think really would suit Erika. And then they order champagne to the room and giggle some more. Stephanie tells Erika, I really want to kiss you, but I want to take a bath first. And so she goes into the bathroom and she brushes her teeth, and then they have their first gay for pay kiss in the bathroom. And guys, if you notice this kissing scene, to me it's almost choreographed. It's what I expect to see of actors in a film. There's no passion there whatsoever, but there's lots of hair pulling and theatrics. Ladies, you're fooling nobody. And the next morning we discover that they only kissed before Stephanie fell to sleep. And Stephanie tells us, even though we didn't have sex last night, I feel really close to Erika. Well, you were really close to her, Stephanie. You're both in the same bed. So anyway, they both decide to play dress up, and they dress as park rangers, and they visit a nature reserve to go and see kangaroos. And as they're trudging around in the dirt, looking at animals, giggling and cooing, Stephanie reminds Erika that she really has to protect herself because of her disease, and she's wiping down her phone and she's wiping her hands with antibacterial gel. And then she pulls out a massive pouch of medication, and she tells Erika, I have to take this medication with me everywhere I go to keep me alive, but I'm really worried that you might think it's too much to deal with. And Erika looks in some way worried, but she says no, it's fine, I'd like to know a bit more about it. And so Stephanie explains that her white blood cells don't give her full immunity against normal diseases like common colds, so she has to take all these tablets. And Stephanie tells producers, Erika's really compassionate. I was worried this disease might scare her away, but I don't think it will. And then we cut to Erika, who says, Stephanie's illness seems like quite a big deal, and it may well be too much for me. I'll have to consider it going forward. I guess we'll see. And that's where we leave these girls for this week. This storyline for me now is getting beyond boring. I think these guys are clout chasers, but either way, I don't see any actual attraction between the two. They just look like two friends or two girls having a giggle. Stephanie, I don't even buy that you're bi. Bye. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think there's any connection between the two? And does the incessant giggling get on your nerves as it does with the eBird? I can't bear giggly girls, and here we've got two of them. Oh Lord. Let me know what you think in comments below. And last but not least, we're going to talk about Lisa and Usman. So Usman and Lisa are discussing their relationship in the hotel room. Guys, don't bother because it's absolutely effed up. And Lisa is tearing into Usman. She says, your friends laughed at me and you backed them up. I've travelled 7,000 miles for your friends to laugh at me. I do see a point. She could have stayed at home and had people laugh at her there. There was no need to travel the 7,000 miles. Lisa, if you ever find yourself devoid of someone to laugh at you, just give me a ding. I'll be there. Cackle at the ready. But guys, Lisa was getting really heated and she was talking to Usman as if he was a little child. And Usman was patiently trying to explain to her that he took her there so that the producer and his industry friends could explain the situation with the video to her, to make her understand that it wasn't a personal attack, that she wasn't in the video. It was just a business decision. But Lisa was having absolutely none of it. She said, your friends laughed at me and you laughed along with them. And if I'm really honest, I did see him sort of smirk at one point, but I think it was out of nervousness and also absolute embarrassment. And I think at this point, Usman, you need to grow a pair of kahunas, because you should have told her it's unacceptable for you to tell my friends or anybody that I know to F off. It's unacceptable for you to call my friends idiot. But Lisa's on a roll now. She tells Usman, I defend you to everybody, and from here on in I deserve the respect. I give it to you and I want it back. What? Respect, Lisa. I'm surprised that you know the concept. Let's cast our minds back, a day, shall we? I put it to you, Lisa, that one day ago you said to Usman, you're still in Nigeria, you're not that good of a singer, you're not that good of a producer, you're nothing. Is that the respect you speak of, Lisa? And Usman apologised profusely and said it won't happen again. I'm so sorry if I upset you. And then Lisa said, if I see any negativity, you know what happens. Again, talking to him like a preschooler. And then Usman tells producers he wants to do 3 things. He wants to get married to Lisa. Oh Lord, guys, I very nearly said Angela there. He wants to get married to Lisa. He wants to have children with Lisa, and he wants to continue his superstar Soulja Boy status. Well, Usman, I suppose we don't all get what we want. 1 out of 3 isn't bad. And next time we see this couple, they're in the car. And Lisa says, we're on the way to the world premiere of the video for the song that Soulja Boy wrote for me. And then she continues, I'm very nervous about the female fans. I hope they behave like adults and not like groupies. And what happens next, guys, has just ruined any little bit of credibility Soulja Boy had, whether in Nigeria or America. He did press and photos with Lisa. And I know some of you find it unkind when I call Lisa a nana gone bad, but she really just looks like someone's nana standing on the red carpet. She looks ridiculous. Again, she's done nothing with her hair, nothing with her makeup, and nothing with what she's wearing. It's just literally shocking to me that she would dare to come out of the house looking like that, knowing that she's going to be photographed and knowing that everyone's going to be looking at her. I'm actually embarrassed for her. And then Lisa says, if any of his fans step over the line this evening, there's going to be an issue in this club tonight. Oh really, Lisa? What is it you're going to do? And guys, I'd love to see Lisa get a good pasting when she runs her mouth off. It might help her to keep a little bit quieter in future. And next, we're in for a treat. We're in for something brand new, something we've never seen before, something revolutionary, something profound, something futuristic, pioneering, groundbreaking even. Usman has a new dance. Usman's going to teach us how to do the dab. Oh, Usman, it's about as new and original as Soulja Boy. And so he sings one of his tracks and everybody does the dab as if they've never seen it before. And then finally, they play the video. And honestly, guys, I've never seen such a botched job. It looks as if Ebird's edited it together. It looks amateurish, to say the least. Everybody in the club agrees that it's rubbish. And at the end, Usman introduces the crowd to Lisa, and everybody agrees that she's rubbish as well. And Usman said, this is dedicated to my white, beautiful woman from the United States of America. And when he first said that, I thought, that's a really weird way to introduce. But then when I deeped it, I thought, I've got you. So basically what he's trying to say to his fans and trying to say to everybody there is, there's a reason why I'm with her. I'm saying she's beautiful. Clearly you can see that's not the case. But I'm also telling you that she's white and she's from America. Ergo, she's rich and can transport me to bigger and better things. So I feel he's almost excusing the fact that he's going out with her and explaining the reason he's going out with her. Guys, tell me what you think. But I just thought even the order of his words, the white, beautiful woman from the United States of America, was kind of a bit weird. But anyway, his fans were none too pleased and they said he's after her money. You're barking up the wrong tree, ladies, because from what I see, she doesn't have any. But the following morning, Lisa was jubilant. She said last night was a very special night. Now everybody knows about baby girl Lisa and that I am she. Oh yeah, and I heard Usman perform as well, yeah. But Usman has more important things on his mind. You see, they're going to see Usman's mum today, in what I'm sure will be a futile attempt to get her blessing for them to get married. And they take an internal flight, and when they arrive, they're not actually staying at Usman's mum's house because they're not allowed to sleep together. So Usman says, we're going to go and stay in a chalet, and they get a taxi with one of his friends to the chalet. And as soon as they walk in, Lisa is not happy. And guys, I don't know what you think, but she said it's a 1 star or even half a star. Lisa, there's no point putting a star rating on a chalet. He didn't call it a hotel, he called it a chalet. That should tell you everything you need to know. I'm not being a snob, but when anyone says the word chalet to me, I think, miss me with that. I'm not for chalets. But anyway, from what I saw, that chalet was quite nice. It seemed very clean. There was a TV, a bed, a chair, just everything you'd expect from a very basic room. And Usman said, don't you like it? And she said, nope, I don't like it at all. This is going to be one miserable trip. Oh good lord, Lisa, you're one miserable trip. And then she said, Usman, why is the bed so low? And he said, I don't know, I didn't put it there. And then she pulled up the bedclothes and Usman said, it's just a normal mattress. And she said, it's not a mattress, it's a box spring. Oh my God, I didn't know Nigerians would sleep on just a box spring. And guys, I replayed this back several times because the bed that she's talking about is very common in England. And as far as I'm aware, there are two types of bed. One have got wooden slats across and a mattress. And the other type of mattress is like that. It's like a box underneath and a mattress on top. I mean, maybe they're not common in America. I don't know, but they're, I would say, very common here. I think she's actually now just looking for reasons to complain and to demean Usman. And I think if you don't like the hotel room, just say, I don't like the room. Let me just go and book somewhere else. Let me get online now. And you keep it moving. Don't just walk around complaining and moaning. But the worst is yet to come. Usman, get in here now! And Usman comes running and Lisa's standing in the bathroom. And what do we see? A little shower room with a bucket on the floor. And Usman tells her, you just fill up the bucket with water and you pour it over your head. And this is one step too far for Lisa. She literally can't believe it. And she does not want to stay in this chalet. For what it's worth, I don't think I would love the whole bucket idea, but if it's for 2 or 3 days, what the heck, it's not a massive deal. I once lived in Thailand and we lived on the beach in like a beach hut and we had an outside shower which only ran cold water and I withstood it for like 2 months. You just kind of get used to shit. If you're travelling to other places, you just get used to whatever it is that they do there. But as Lisa's stropping around the apartment, moaning about how rubbish it is, Usman decides to see his friend off. And as they walk out of the chalet, his friend lied and said, Lisa's a very beautiful woman. Lie, but I don't like the way that she talks to you. True. And Usman said, yeah, I know, she just moans and complains all the time and she's always shouting and arguing with me. I think it's because she's American. You know, in America, women run things and men have to do what the women say. Oh, really? Guys, why didn't you tell me? I always knew America was the place for me. That must be why it's called the land of opportunity. The Ebird gets to run her mouth off unabated daily. It sounds fantastic. Next stop, JFK. But then his friend said, as a Muslim man, you should be in control. Usman, I think you should put that idea out of your head right now. There's no controlling Lisa, none whatsoever. The most you can hope to do is to contain her. And so finally then Usman said he's not sure that he even wants to marry her because she looks down on everything and his whole culture. And he said, I hate the fact that she looks down on everything because this is the way that I was raised. And I think he's quite right. Regardless of how poor somebody is in another country, if you're marrying that person, you have to accept the way they were brought up. To all intents and purposes, from what I see, and let's not forget I've been to Nigeria many times, Usman is fairly well off. His apartment is small but it's quite nice. There's nothing at all wrong with this chalet. The first hotel he put her in was a really nice hotel and Lisa acts as if she's been roughing it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the bucket is a little bit much for people that haven't experienced it before. She's not having to shower outside. It's not the end of the world. And I just think she uses any opportunity to look down on Usman. And as for going on about the bed, if you came to England, Lisa, it's highly likely you would get the same bed. Do you think you would have the same attitude in England? Do you think you would exclaim, I can't believe that English people sleep on a box spring bed? Loads of us sleep on a box spring bed, Lisa, and it's not that big a deal. Lisa needs a very serious attitude change. Even if you really dislike something and you really think this is the worst hotel or I can't stand Usman's apartment, you just don't say it. You just don't denigrate the person as they stand there. You wait until you have your little Skype call with your friend back in America and say, oh my God, they sleep on box sprung beds. It's disgusting. And every time I see Lisa, I like her less and less. And Usman, you've got to really think, is it worth potentially wrecking the career you've carved out for yourself in Nigeria to try and get to America? I quite like Usman, I like his work ethic, I like his grind, I like what he's trying to do, but he sure bought the wrong ticket to America. That's all I know. So guys, let me know what you think. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and you can follow me on Twitter at mbird99. You've been listening to Ebird Online. Ciao for now.